What is going on, YouTube? I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible, because I'm just tired. I had a long day. I'm ready to call it. Today's pickups, and I already did a video. It was too long, and I missed a couple cars, so I'm going to redo it here real quick. I just cracked this off the card from Johnny Lightning, the Citroen White Lightning. Really cool little car, really nice detail. Not sure how accurate the scale is, but it's a casting I didn't have, and getting into all the import stuff, I figured I would pick that up. This one here, let me see if I can throw this antenna on it real quick. Don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh yeah, there we go. Just need to pop that off of there like so. This little thing is awesome. Straight up rad. From CM's Diecast. Little Peugeot rally car. Awesome graphics. Insert transparent lensed headlights and tail lights. Rubber tires with tread. Very cool little car. I like that one. That thing is sweet. So I picked that up. 3 new Tomica Premiums. I'll start with this. It's just a Nissan Skyline Gtr. So if you have forgotten, remember that the premiums are the ones that come in the black box. Very cool. So my buddy that sells me all this diecast recently picked up a Nissan 1990 Nissan Skyline Gtr R32. So I had the opportunity today to ride in it. Didn't take him up on it today, but I will soon. So anyways, that's a really cool piece. I also was able to get this one, which he was sold out of, but he just restocked. So if any of you are interested in any of this stuff, he has most of this back in stock. You can find him on Instagram at the_toy_pimp. And definitely let him know that you heard about him from Heavy Metal. That is another really cool Tomica Premium. Insert headlights and taillights. Another Skyline. And then the newest Tomica Premium, this Supra, which I was pretty excited to get. It actually in person looks much better, and which is good because it looked really good in the pictures I had seen. But I have to say it really does look better in person, so that's really cool. And then this other stuff, well, before I get into that, I'll show this again. Only grabbed 2 of the 2 TLVs. I have to get those in small numbers because they are expensive. But this is a Toyota Century, and it's just like it's like fine jewelry. It's so nice. It's so clean, so classy looking. Details second to none, and that's a big car. It's about the size of an Auto World, I would say. I mean, it's almost the size of that DeVille, so really nice. Much nicer detail than the DeVille. So that's a cool pickup there. And then the other TLV, Tomica Limited Vintage, that I picked up today is this little guy. I can get it out here. I recently, this week, was able to pick up... Oh, shoot. I was able to pick up the Konami. And today I was able to get the TLV, which the Konami is really nice, but the TLV is definitely nicer. Definitely cleaner. I mean, this, like, I'll do a side-by-side in another video. But this Honda Prelude is sweet. And next month they're bringing out the SI, so that'll be cool. I'll have to pick that one up for sure. So that's a really nice Honda Prelude. That's the newest model from Tomica with the limited vintage line. Some of the other stuff that I got today, I got this. This, I think, is a dealership promotional car, because it kind of reminds me of the Subarus that I got last week, except it's probably a little bit nicer detail. Just a Toyota 86. Not quite as nice as the Kyosho, but it is still a very nice casting. Very nice casting. So that's really cool. From Dido, I grabbed a Kyosho very similar to this only about a week ago. This is a Dido, which these come in little model kits, and most of them have a civilian variation and then a racing variation. So I have the racing 510, or the Rally 510, which is, the racing versions always seem to be harder to find. But these come as little model kits and you have to assemble them. Kind of like the Ferrari Kyoshos. But this is a really cool Hakosuka Skyline. So I picked that up. Let's see. This is probably the least nice car of the lot. It's a Tomica Limited Nissan Skyline 2000 Turbo GT. So this is before limited vintage was around. But it does have rubber tires with tread. They have opening doors, which isn't always a good thing. But this Skyline is pretty cool. Nice detail. So that got that. Another Konami. Actually, before I go into the Konamis, I'm going to do this one. This is a Kyosho. And it is a masterpiece from Kyosho. Can you tell what kind of car this is from this angle? How about that angle? This is a Mazda RX 500. Powered by rotary. Made by Kyosho. Kind of ugly, but kind of sick. Really, the front end of the car looks great. I think they should have done something back here. But, with that said, a very unique car. And I do love my JDM, so very cool. Mazda RX 500 made by Kyosho. These last 5 cars, I want to make sure, but I think, yeah, only 5 more. They're all Konami. This one here is a casting I already have. I have it in red. It's one of my favorites. When I saw today that he had it in black, I had to have it. 2000 GT Turbo Skyline. I believe This is a Japan Skyline. Awesome detail from Konami. Not as nice as Kyosho, but still very nice. So that's a really cool Nissan Skyline there. And then these last four, well, here, this is another Skyline. This is another Konami Skyline casting that I didn't have. I have the Hakosuka, I have the Prince, I have the Japan, and now I have the Camaro. All by Konami. Really basic steel wheels that look really nice, really good, really well done. This is a very nice car. The only nicer, like higher quality, more detailed Camaro Skyline that I think I've seen is the Kyoshos. This is way nicer than the Aoshimas. It is way nicer than the Hot Wheels, but not quite as nice as the Kyosho. This one has sprung suspension, so it bounces all over the place. But very cool. It rolls awesome. So that's a really cool Skyline pickup. So that's it for the Skylines. How many of those did I add to the collection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the other day I did a video of about 30 premium Skylines. Cars like this. Tomica Limited Vintage. And I just added 6 more today, so that's pretty cool. This car here, this is a Toyota. It is a 1972 Toyota Corolla. Live-in. Awesome detail. For all you Japanese nostalgic car lovers, how could you not like this stuff? I know a lot of you patriots out there might be getting sick of this stuff saying, I want American muscle. Just go back a couple months. I have tons and tons of that. And I enjoy all of that. I do. But this stuff is so much harder to find, and it's just so cool that right now this is the part of my collection I'm building. I have to tell you, before I show the last two cars, I have seen online, made by Kyosho, Corvettes, Camaros, old like 69 Camaro, and kind of thought, you know, maybe I should buy one. But then I think, no, I'm not going to buy one because I can get them with M2, I can get them with Johnny Lightning and Greenlight, and I don't need to be buying Kyosho domestic stuff. Well, today I picked one up and had it in my hand, and I was looking at it. It is a 1969 Chevy Camaro made by Kyosho. I'm going to buy one so I can show you guys how much nicer it is than anything you've seen here by M2 or Johnny Lightning or Greenlight. It was 100 times nicer, and I'm not just saying that. I was blown away at how much nicer that Camaro was than even stuff like this that M2 puts out. Not that that's a nice one, because it's a resto ride, but when I get that car, I'm gonna get out one of my M2s. I'll get one of each brand and just show you. It just smashes all the other ones. It's miles and miles above. So I wanted to share that with you because I was surprised by that. I didn't think it would be that much nicer, but it really was. So this car, I have this car. I have a Hot Wheels. I have a Tomica Limited Vintage. I have a Dido. And now I have a Konami. This is probably the second nicest of all of those, with the TLV being the nicest. However, This is a very nice model. This is a, I'm not sure what year, 71 maybe? It doesn't say, but it's probably a 1970 or 71. But it is a Datsun Bluebird 510 sedan. Now you can see here it has a ton of detail. There is a small flaw with the grille, the way it was inserted into the body. It looks much worse on camera. To the naked eye, you really can't even notice it. It's not even a big deal at all. But it's still a lot of detail, you know. The back end on this, I think, looks a lot better. I really like the wheels on this one, though. So it's a very nice rendition of the 510 Bluebird. Where I think the Tomica Limited Vintage is a lot better is just the way the car goes together. All the extra pieces that get added to it. It just seems more seamless. This one you can tell, you know, it's just the lines aren't nearly as clean. But it's still a really nice casting. It's a heck of a lot nicer than the Hot Wheels. So that's your Datsun 510 Bluebird. And then this last one, it's a Konami. And I have this same car from Konami, but I have a 1972. This is a 1977. And, you know, as I look at this car, this might be my favorite Konami car in my entire collection, which is about 30 cars now. I think I have about 30 Konamis. But this is heavy by Konami standards. I would almost take this for a TLV. Everything about it is on point. The wheels, just the lines, you can see every line. It's a 1977 Toyota Celica. But look at the lines on that. You can literally see every line. And look at those wheels, how clean those are. Prototypical. The greenhouse on this car looks great. One of the nicer greenhouses, I think, from a JNC standpoint. The taillights look great. You got your reverse, your brake, and your turning indicator. All transparent lensed insert. You've got your Toyota GT logos, very legible. The wheels, though, are really what make the car pop when it's on display. Those wheels are just fantastic. The greenhouse, too, though, it really does look good. I mean, just the shape of it all, the clarity of the windows, something Auto World is known for. It just looks great. This is a great car. And that front end, very clean. Very nice. Very, very nicely done. So that is it for my video. I showed all the new cars that I got. The Tomica Limited Vintage Honda Prelude is a favorite, probably not the favorite. I don't know if I could pick a favorite from today, but I did get a lot of stuff that I'm very happy with. And for those of you that like this type of stuff, if you want to start collecting it, I know like on that red Tomica Skyline, he was sold out. He just got a whole bunch of new stock this week. The Supra, that white Skyline GTR, a lot of this Konami stuff. He has a whole bunch of stock, so you can track him down on Instagram at v_toy_pimp. And just send him a message. Tell him I sent you, Heavy Metal. Let him know what you're interested in, and he'll get you pricing. And I will warn you, though, if you're used to paying Hot Wheels prices or Greenlight prices, this type of stuff may not be for you if you're the type of person that gets sticker shock. Because these cars are, on a per car basis, are probably 2 to 3 times more expensive than your average green light at retail. But it's to pay twice as much and get something that's 100 times more cool and 3 times better quality and probably at least twice as nice in the way it displays. It's still good value, and it's a slower progression, you know, because at $6 a piece, you can buy 5 or 10 green lights at a time. When you're paying 10 to 15 a piece, you know, it's maybe 2 or 3 at a time, and then over time your collection builds up, and you start having a cool collection. But all of this stuff is worth having if you're into the detailed stuff. I got into this type of stuff because I love Greenlight and I love Auto World, but I got bored with the domestic licensed castings. I wanted import stuff, but I wanted import stuff that was highly detailed. And Tomica, Kyosho, and Konami are the only 3 brands that I have found that are easily accessed. Oversteer, there's other really nice brands out there, but they're hard to find, and some of them are $40, $50, $60 a car. Like the Auto Art Bugatti that I have, it was like $40, and I paid it on that because there is no other 1/64 scale Bugatti. That's the Bugatti to have. But in most cases, I'm not going to pay that kind of money. So, anyways, that's my video. Thanks for checking it out. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. But I am beat, and I am going to bed. So, I will holler at the next one. Thank you.